Welcome back everyone to Catherine's Plates, where today I'm going to show you how to make pumpkin pull-apart loaf. This is such an easy fall recipe. All you need is a can of pumpkin puree, some biscuits, and a few more ingredients to pull this all together. I can't wait. You ready? Well, let's go ahead and get started. The first thing you're going to need is a can of 8 biscuits. Now these are just refrigerated. They're the grands and they're flaky layers. So we're going to pull these out of the can. Now last year I had made an apple walnut pull apart loaf and y'all asked me to make a pumpkin one. So that's why we're creating this one today. Now once we get them all out, just kind of lay them on a clean work surface or your cutting board. We're going to lay them all out, give them some room. Just like that. There we go. What we're going to do now is you want to take each biscuit, you want to find the center and pull it apart to divide the biscuit into 2 pieces, like that there. And then just lay those back on your board, side by side. Just take your biscuit and pull the layers apart until you have 2. Now we're going to do this until we have 16 thinner biscuit pieces. I'm loving fall, you guys. All the recipes, the new different types of recipes we can be making with all the different flavors for fall. I'm ready. I'm going to bring them to you. Yep. Get ready. Make sure you hit that bell notification next to the subscribe button. That way you'll always know when my shows are coming out. Especially this fall and winter. I mean, I'm talking soups, more casseroles, definitely some more desserts. All right, I'm just going to move these down a little bit, give myself some room. All right, you should have 16 of these biscuit rounds. Okay, we're going to make the pumpkin mixture. I have 1 cup of pumpkin puree. This is 100% pumpkin puree, so there's nothing else added to this. You don't want to confuse this with the pumpkin pie mix. It comes in a can almost like this, and it's called pumpkin pie mix. Now you don't want that one. Just the 100% pumpkin puree, which I have right here. I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of white granulated sugar and 1 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice blend. This right here smells like fall. So delicious. And mixing it with some pumpkin, wow, over the top. Now this has cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, allspice, cloves, and mace in it. All right, now I've just got this all into a small bowl. I'm just going to mix this all together so it's well combined. I've melted some butter, about 3 tablespoons. I'm just going to take a pastry brush and I'm going to brush the butter all over the top of the biscuits. Now I have a fall playlist, I'll link it down below in the description box, of all of my dishes and desserts that are really good for the fall. Go check it out. We've got our pumpkin mixture here. I'm just going to take a couple of teaspoons, put it right into the center of our biscuit, and then just smear it around to cover. I made a pumpkin spice monkey bread. Oh my gosh, that was so good. Kind of another form of a biscuit dessert like I'm doing here. Y'all go check it out down below in the description box if you want to try that one. I've got some brown sugar, about half a cup. I'm just going to sprinkle this over the pumpkin mixture. It makes a nice little caramel to it, a little sauce to it. So that's why I don't mix it in with the pumpkin mixture. All right, now we're going to really have some fun here. What we're going to do now is stack these into 4s. So I'm just going to take each row and then take the one, put it on that one there, pull that one up, put it on top, and then I'm just going to take the back one here and put it on top of that one there. So until you have 4 of them stacked together. I have a loaf pan. This is a 9 by 5 by 3. That's the size of the pan here. What I'm going to do is spray it with some nonstick cooking spray. Okay, fun. Take up each stack of 4, and then you're going to place it sideways into the pan, like that there. And then do that until you get them all into the pan. Pick up the 4 stack, tip it sideways up against the other ones. Now we have 8, and then keep going. We've got the 12. That's what it should look like. This is ready to go into a preheated oven at 350 degrees for 40 to 45 minutes. What I suggest is to take a toothpick, just put it into the biscuit and pull it out, and if it's nice and clean, then it's done. If you still get a little dough on it, then I would put it back in for a few more minutes. We're going to cool this down, and then I'm going to show you how we're going to finish this off with a delicious glaze. That's what it looks like coming out of the oven. I've let this cool for about 10 to 15 minutes. Now I'm going to invert this out of the pan. Just take a serving platter, put it upside down on top of your loaf pan, flip it over. Yep, sounds hollow. There we go. And then just tip it over. All right, let's make a glaze. I just have a small bowl. I've got 4 ounces of room temperature cream cheese. Now I'm just going to take a spatula and just kind of blend it here. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of milk, half a teaspoon of vanilla. I'm just going to cream this together. Now you can use an electric hand mixer if you want to cream this together with that, but I'm not going to drag it out. You can definitely use just a spatula here to blend these ingredients together. We're going to add 1 cup of powdered sugar. Now I'm just going to sift it in 1/4 cup at a time. We want to make sure we get those lumps out. Then we're going to start incorporating another tablespoon of milk. And I'm just going to bring a whisk in. Another 1/4 cup of powdered sugar, sifted. I'm going to sift in the last 1/4 cup. And then we're going to adjust if we need to add any more milk. We're going to finish mixing this up. Perfect right here. Just going to decorate with a little bit of pecans. Okay, what do you do with the pull-apart loaf? You take a piece of the biscuit and you just pull it apart. All that delicious glaze, the pumpkin brown sugar and that melted butter all up in there. Cooked all the way through. Look at the back side. All right, y'all. Let's do that again. So just pull it apart and everybody gets a piece. Look at that. All right. Let me try it for you. It tastes like fall. It smells like fall. Who wants one of these for fall? Go check out my other one. It's the apple walnut pull apart loaf. Yeah, that one's just as good. There's 2 of them for you this fall. All right, y'all. Give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment down below if you're new to the channel. Hit that subscribe button. And everybody, make sure that you are hitting that bell notification. That way you'll always know when my shows are posted. You can find me on Facebook and on Pinterest. I've got a recipe blog, katherinesplates.com, where you can find my cookbooks and recipes. All right. I will see you on my next episode.